Well, good morning everybody. I don't know about you, but I don't always wake up in the morning and spring into action and say to myself, hey, how can I love and do good works to people today? I don't always do that. Perhaps that's why it says in Hebrews 10:24, let us stir each other up to love and good works. Well, how do we do that? Well, I think there's a clue in the previous verse, which says this: let us hold fast to the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful. And let us consider how to stir each other up to love and good works. In other words, because of the confidence we have in what God has done for us and who we are in him, it follows that we should stir each other up to love and good works. Well, some versions translate the verses as let us provoke each other to love and good works. I'd like to suggest 3 ways we could stir each other up or provoke each other to love and good works. Firstly, we can model it to one another. We can put it into practice. That is, we can think of ways of loving someone and doing good to someone today. We could just kind of get on with it. And by the way, this verse is not saying do good to others in the church community only. It's clearly saying be provoked to love and do good works to others outside the church as well. Rachel and I get provoked when we see people doing great stuff to love and serve and do good to others. It inspires us to think, well, what can we do? Secondly, we can invite each other to do specific things together. There are many things we could do with our families and our friends and our local communities, perhaps in the run-up to Christmas. You know, we could send a Christmas card or a small gift to someone down our road who we know is isolated or lonely. We could enclose a flyer about what Hope is doing over the Christmas period, perhaps. There are some national things going on. There are carols on the doorstep happening on the 16th of December. We could arrange something like that. Also, many of our Loving Our Town projects need volunteers. Many of us do serve in these projects, and we're so grateful for those that do. But maybe you might feel a bit provoked to, I'd like to serve in one of those projects. Well, if you'd like to, just contact me or the church office. We can sort that out. Thirdly, as with so many of the one another verses, we can speak these things out to each other. We can send messages of encouragement. We can say something like, I was really inspired by what you did, thank you. Or we could say to a friend, why don't we together go and bless or do good to this person today? Ephesians 2:10 says, we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. So let's encourage each other to walk in those good works that he's already prepared for us. So let's provoke each other to love like this, because God first loved us like this.